Hi, I'm Daenerys. I'm Filipino American. When I start my makeup routine, I start with foundation, go to concealer, then blush, contour. I do my eyebrows, my eyeshadow, my eyeliner. Then I do highlighter and my lipstick. Yeah. And then I brush my hair and put on my jewelry. I think the current brand of foundation I use is Revlon. I found it online. I used to just do a lot of searches for makeup recommendations, but at the same time I just buy all my makeup from Target, so it's kind of a combination of price versus what articles are telling me is good. They have some Korean brands now. I don't know if they're really Korean or any of that, but I also find that to be other Asian makeup brands to be more expensive, and I prefer to just not spend more than $20 on any one makeup product, and I find that those brands tend to go out of that range. I had my makeup done at an Ulta when I was in senior year for prom, and the concealer I ended up having to buy in order to pay for that. I still use that now just because it never ran out. And then I use Maybelline Fit Me for my setting powder and for my blush. I really like that brand. And that one again was recommended to me just off the internet. And then I think for my eyebrows, I actually use what's supposed to be eyeshadow, but it's really dark brown, and I think it works, so it's fine. My eyeshadow, I really like ColourPop because it's cheap, and they have colors that actually look good on me, so I like buying from them a lot. And then I like the NYX lipsticks. Those are really nice. I watch a lot of Instagram videos, so that's really helpful. I like those super quick ones that are condensed in a minute because I don't like watching really long videos. It took me some time actually to find Instagrammers that had kind of like my skin color and who did looks that I liked, but I think there's a woman from Madagascar, Mia Randria, and then a Nepalese woman actually, Monica Tamang. Those are the main two ladies that I follow and kind of copy from. It's something that I have to do at this point because I need to show my best face in class every day. And so on days when I don't do it, I kind of feel incomplete and like I'm not presenting my best self to the world. And that's very much a lesson that I learned from my mother, because she's always telling me you have to go out looking nice every day in clothes and like the specific phrase she uses is you have to do your face. So I go do my face every day, and then that's how I go to class. I think at this point it almost feels like an armor, which is weird to me. It protects me from other people's judgment, and I guess judgment of what I look like without it. So if I invest all this effort, then they can't criticize me for that part of myself. I think the one product that always throws me off in my mom's bathroom are the skin whitening creams from this Philippine brand called Bello, B-E-L-O. And I used to get those myself, or my relatives would give me those. I don't like them. They make me very uncomfortable. I don't see the point in whitening my skin or lightening it. I know a lot of my relatives and family friends do it in the Philippines, that it's a very common practice to, to use those whitening creams or take skin whitening pills. And so, yeah, and I don't like that idea. I'm fine the way I am. I know my relatives would probably make comments on my skin color if my mother did not specifically go out of her way to tell them, no, you can't say that to her, because among my cousins and my relatives, I'm very dark compared to them because they take a lot more effort to, use the umbrella or stay in the shade or use all these products, and I don't. I'll put on sunscreen because I think that's important, but I think that's different from investing so much of your energy in avoiding the sun. it's just not as attractive to them if you have dark skin. I think the most common formulation of that would be you would be prettier if you had lighter skin, or you would be pretty if you had light skin, right? Either way, it's kind of the same thing. And I think because there was just, there is this idea that like Americans and Spanish are much more attractive than Filipinos because they have that whiter skin, and I don't know if that comes from a power dynamic, but that is kind of the vibe I get as to why they want to use those, so that they can seem more American, or, you know, less native, I guess, almost.